Hey, Tim Pool, Captain Beanie Bro. Fuck you for platforming 3 known frauds after they got exposed.
First and foremost, we're not a drama channel.
No.
We don't do drama.
No.
You know, I understand that something happened and everybody's super chatting and expecting me to read something, but I will say, we will address it. We will read your super chats. By all means, super chat, but we don't do silliness. Like if you have legitimate questions and legitimate conversation to be had that will move things forward, definitely we'll be into it.
There's no way you didn't know about Freshandfit being frauds. They were exposed across hundreds of videos, probably 30, 40, 50 channels covered it. Channels even bigger than yours, like Abba and Preach, 1.5 million subscribers, covered it extensively with facts and evidence and documentation and clips from their own channel, exposing them definitively that they're frauds. Why did you have them on your channel? What was the fucking point? What is your fucking excuse?
For a lot of people who are super chatting, they're asking about vaguely about something that you guys are accused of doing that I don't know anything about, and they're super chatting as if I would know what it is. But I can ask you just this simple one. Adam Griffin says, "Can you ask why these clowns tried to take down Abba and Preach with fake DMCA strikes?"
What?
You want to go into it?
So basically, we have a lot of people that talk about us on the internet, and some of it is slander, some of it is defamation, and using our content in their videos. And we're like, okay, cool. We've waited out for a while for you to stop. You're still doing it. So, you know what? Cool. Now we're going to take legal action against you because obviously you're attacking our character and our integrity. So at that point, hey, it's all fair game.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Simply put, if someone breaks into your store, right, and takes a broom off, you have a hardware store, takes a broom off the shelf and starts beating you with your own broom and won't leave and does it for 4 months, what are you going to do?
Well, you can't file a DMCA over it.
Apparently not. You can't.
Yeah. So what, they just get it reversed or what?
Yeah, it's a long story, but basically.
Simply put, the challenge is when it comes to public figures and defamation cases, it's really hard to win.
It is.
Yeah.
But, you know, look, I actually tell people, we've got people who rip off our members-only content, which is actually probably not fair use. So if I downloaded your video and then I started just playing clips while commenting on it, it's fair use. It's very difficult to win that. One of the questions about copyright infringement and fair use is, are you infringing on someone's market? And so
that's what I was going to say, because fair use depends on different countries. It's different depending where you are. But a big thing on fair use where, it hurts your ability to get protected by fair use is, are you hurting that other person's ability to profit from their own product?
You can't post a movie while watching it and go, wow, that's crazy, because you're literally taking away the market share from the business.
To the gold digger test.
Yeah, so primarily why I brought you, fair use.
Was the owner of it.
That's why you can't post movies on YouTube, but just say like, you can't post a movie while watching it and go, wow, that's crazy, because you're literally taking away the market share from. You can't post a movie while watching it and go, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you are. I will just say this, just so we could put a bow on it, is we successfully removed a bunch of videos on that that were not protected by fair use, that were doing the same thing. But, it is what it is. We don't have any animosity towards these guys. It's just like, hey, man, we don't attack anyone else. We don't make hit pieces on anyone else. Anything that was put up was taken down out of respect to those other content creators, and for people to continue making content on us negatively for months on end. It's just like at some point, so you got to defend yourself, right?
Word.
So,
Are you fucking kidding me, Tim? You claim to be an advocate of free speech and fair use and free expression and all this shit. Use it yourself extensively, and you do nothing about this? You barely even confront them. You have a little fucking quip about it. That's it. Freshandfit tried deleting dozens of YouTube channels just recently. They tried deleting Abba and Preach, 1.5 million subscribers, huge fucking channel. They sent them 20 copyright strikes, knowingly abusing the copyright system. They even tried deleting a fucking attorney's channel. They sent 10 copyright strikes to the lead attorney. Do you know how delusional it is to try to copyright strike an attorney that many times?
If you use our content without our express written consent, we will come after you.
They admitted on video, even to your face, Tim. They did it for alleged defamation and slander and libel and shit like that.
Now we're going to take legal action against you because obviously you're attacking our character and our integrity. So at that point, hey, it's all fair game.
They could have lost their channel for this. And you know what? They fucking should have, because they're that bunch of scumbags. 100% proven exposed frauds with hundreds of videos showing it with facts and evidence, detailed, line item, line by line, bit by bit. These guys are scum and frauds and grifters and fucking predators on hurt, wounded men looking for answers in this toxic feminist storm that we live in today in America and in the West.
I'm just gonna tell you, there's a lot of guys, a lot of people in the super chats who are mad at you. So I'm gonna read them. All right,
let's go.
Let's see if you guys are.
Sheesh.
I'll read the first one. Alex Corey says fake and fraud.
Oh,
Nice.
clever.
Awesome.
Hey, we're here to scam. That's what we're here for.
Scammers unite.
Oh, so you admit it?
Huh?
I said, oh, so you admit it?
Yeah, we're frauds.
Yeah, we're frauds, man. At this point.
What are you doing with Fresh and Fit, Tim? You just clout chasing their super simp fans? Garbage. They call Myron the Harvey Weinstein of the Manosphere and the Harvey Weinstein of Miami. It's sick. He pressures women into having sex using his fucking podcast, just like Harvey Weinstein. This shit is predatory and disgusting. It should have no place on your platform. Garbage.
So the super chats have been absolutely inundated with people who don't like you.
Yeah, I imagine so.
And a lot of people are saying things like, you shouldn't have yelled at Sydney and all that stuff. And so we'll talk about that right now. But I do want to say one thing too, because a lot of people who are saying things like, I can't believe I believed in Jack or whatever, and Jack's a fraud. And I'm just like, guys, we're going to address all those issues. But if your complaint is about an article that Jack wrote 7 years ago, and you're now saying that like you no longer like him because of something he did in the past, I don't care if it's a leftist who does it. I don't care if it's a right winger who does it. If someone did something in the past and they're like, yeah, I don't think those things anymore, or I don't like that I did that, I'm like, okay, forgiveness granted. Thank you for joining us in the fight for freedom.
Yes.
Jack Murphy's been running and hiding like the hoe that he is, taking zero accountability, zero personal responsibility. It's all damage control, PR repair. That guy got exposed for being a huge hypocrite for years, and then you come back around. Your fans call that shit on your own Reddit. I saw it. They called it before you even did the show. They knew exactly what you do. You fucking pranced around it, fence-sitting bullshit.
Do you want to outright mention the "you are here" thing or whatever?
Oh well, just on that one point, like why was it so jarring for people to read that article about me? Because I don't ever talk about it. Because I don't ever push those ideas. Because it's not a part of my life, right? It was something that I wrote when I had like 100 Twitter followers, and I was using a fake name. Jack Murphy is not my real name, everybody. Spoiler alert. And I deleted it like a few months later. And now for years, people have been digging through my internet trash to like bring it up and to wave it in my face. And the only reason people are waving it in my face is because we're having a good impact on society. We're like doing good. We're spreading good out there. And if it felt jarring to you to read this one thing, well, yeah, that's because I don't talk about it, and it's not something I'm pushing, and it's not something I advocate. After I got divorced, dude, we just had we had fun, man. We did a lot of kinky and crazy things, and I don't write about it, and I don't talk about it anymore. I was just having fun with a girl that I just started dating. We were just going out and having a good time, and I wrote about it anonymously. Then I deleted it. And now I have gone through a whole many years of growth and transformation and reading and studying. And everything that I have said before up to this point is 100% accurate.
Jack the Cuck Murphy, and I want to make an important fundamental point about this whole fucking disaster that you've gotten yourself into. So what you're doing, wifing up a hoe, the woman, the red hen you've been with for 7 years now, about 2014 to 2021 now. You're engaged, about to be married, I understand. Wifing up a hoe on purpose, not an accident. Completely on purpose. She's been your partner in cucking crime. This goes against everything the Manosphere stands for and everything as far as what it means to be a masculine alpha male, a red pill man, or any kind of healthy man for that matter at all. That's why you have such a wide spectrum of people making fun of you right now and laughing at your ass.
And if you're out there and you're listening to rage merchants and all they're doing is stirring up drama and you're just getting angry enough that you seek out my email address and my Instagram and my YouTube and my Twitter and my personal phone number and my girlfriend who's soon to be my wife, and you blowing us up with all this nastiness, like, dude, you're being misled.
Running and hiding behind God now that you're trying to do Christianity stuff that you're like, I think, faking, getting into. I think it's all snake bullshit. Some moral foundation to hide behind. If you really had repented, you wouldn't wife up a hoe, right? You've seen other men literally inseminate this woman in front of you by your own participation and your own bidding and encouragement. So I don't buy it, man. If you were actually into that stuff, God now and Christianity and all that, you'd wife up a virgin or almost virgin.
The idea and everything that we're working on here is to help men, is to help their families, is to help their community and their nation. On the way up here today, just let me finish. On the way up here today, I had a phone call with one of the LO guys, and we're talking about this business that they started that's literally going to change the world. It's going to change the world.
I know Jack Murphy has an affiliate system for that seminal order crap that he runs. You gonna cut of that shit? You in on the money? You in on the scam? You in on the grift? That shit needs to end. Get that shit off your show, Tim. It's garbage. 100% pure, flaming pile of trash, dumpster fire, seminal order, garbage. And you're enabling that shit, Tim, being fake tough with him, having him back on your show, a little welcome back party. It's bullshit. You need to hold his feet to the fire, kick him the fuck off your show, like all of your fans are telling you to. They are pissed, and they have a right to be pissed. You need to stand up right now, grow some balls, and stand against the frauds and grifters that you platform. These are monsters you helped make, Tim. I've been there too, man. I made mistakes. I've had to expose several Manosphere frauds that were very popular in my convention. They snuck into my convention, 21 convention. And I found out and I had to expose them. Guys like Jack Murphy, Rollery Tomasi, Donovan Sharp, and caused a lot of fucking chaos and a lot of harm to a lot of men. Freshandfit even tried sneaking in. Myron tried sneaking his way in. Met him a couple years ago at my own event. But I sensed and I knew these guys were idiots. They didn't know jack shit. It looks bad. And it's because it is bad. But you fucking own that shit like a man and you move forward. Some of these guys were really popular in the Manosphere, man. I had to expose them and it cost me money to do it. Had I said nothing, I could have made a lot of money off their popularity. All their simp fans would come over cheering, groveling to come hang out with them or buy tickets or whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's not worth it. I hope that you hear my warning and take it seriously, Tim. If you keep platforming these frauds, people will think you are a fraud because they are exposed and confirmed frauds. Not speculation, not maybe, not somebody's angry or anything. Some of these guys have never done anything to me. I have no beef with them. They've never said or done anything mean about me in my whole life or anything that I do my companies and anything like that. Nothing. I know that they're frauds, though, and I stand up and I speak the truth. And if you keep hanging out with these guys, frauds of a feather, fraud together. Cucks of a feather, cuck together. Tim, I don't hate you. I wish you the best. I wish you success. I wish you keep growing. You're standing up for the truth and some news articles and things that you cover. I appreciate it, man. For years now, you've been growing, and it's awesome to see. But this fraud shit has to stop, man. You cannot platform these people. When these confirmed, exposed Manosphere frauds go on your platform, you tell the world, you tell all your fans by the millions that those cuckaroos, those frauds and snake oil salesmen and predators and losers and fucking weirdos represent the Manosphere, and that's bullshit. It's a false representation, and it needs to stop. The world needs the Manosphere. Men need the Manosphere. They need help and guidance and mentorship in this toxic feminist shitstorm dating culture that we live in. The Manosphere is the one thing pushing back in culture to actually help men. These guys are scum. They are the opposite of what we do genuinely, and what has been going on in this community in majority for decades, 25, 30 years now. These frauds are the opposite of healthy, masculine men. They are losers and grifters running these different little cults of simps and all this fucking garbage. It's got to stop, Tim. They're disgusting predator frauds. I'm not going to stay silent and say nothing. I will stand up and I will speak the truth because the truth is what matters above all. And if it can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth every time.